there's been some disappointing developments for anyone that hoped that we would be getting some significant freedoms back anytime soon. The government announced that there's going to be a press conference announcing, that potentially the easing of some of these restrictions on Monday, the 22nd. But it's been leaked. I mean, whether or not they deliberately leaked it or not, I suspect that they probably did. Someone in the government probably did. Whether or not they were supposed to or not, who knows? But it's been leaked vaguely what the kind of plans are, and that's that the schools will return will start to return, phase returning, probably with the younger starting first. That will be on March the 8th. And then in April, we will potentially get more freedoms back and be able to sort of, sit in a park with a friend and things like that, and meet one other person, exercise with other people again, and all that sort of thing. And then in May, pubs will open, and then in July will be more. There'll be more easing of restriction, but obviously all the other things like sort of masks and social distancing and everything will still remain, and they'll still have rule of six and all those sort of things. So it'll pretty much be like it was last summer from the sounds of things. But at the same time as that, we've also got the government's government representatives saying that we may potentially not be able to open up even to that extent unless we get less than 1,000 cases a day. And then coincidentally, at the same time, they then say that they're going to be ramping up, the testing and doing more record testing than they've ever done before. And you take into account the high percentages of the false positive rates when they do these tests. That potentially gives us an excuse for them to keep these restrictions in place forever. And also at the same time, you then got them, government ministers talking about, new variants, yet more new variants. And as we know, there's new variants of this virus all the time. So when they use new variants as an excuse to keep us locked down, they can literally, use that as an excuse forever. So disappointing developments all round, but we'll see what happens on Monday. But it is looking like, it's already been revealed what will be announced on Monday, and it's very disappointing.